Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at an accessory for your TiPX marker today. This is the Lapco shroud with Picatinny rail. So this is going to, or they call it the front block, but basically it's going to replace the barrel shroud or front block of your TiPX with one that has a Picatinny rail on top of it. Now they make three different versions, or three different colors I should say, with the block being black on all of them, and the Picatinny on top either being black, OD, or like that deserty coyote brown color to match the three gun colors that Tippmann does make. Now what is this going to do for you? Well, it's just going to give you more points of mount so that you can add accessories to your gun. You have a Picatinny rail on the bottom, but this gives you one on the top as well to add sights or scopes, lasers, flashlights, whatever you want, whatever your wild imagination can come up with to stick on the top of your gun. Maybe you want to put a foregrip on here and a laser on the top. Whatever you want. World is your oyster when it comes to something like that. Now putting these in is very straightforward, pretty simple. I do it in a way where I don't have to disassemble the entire gun, but you can take the whole thing apart if you want to. It's up to you. I like to get it done as fast as possible, but if you want to take your time and do a complete breakdown and do it, be my guest. I'm going to show you the way I do it so that you can do it that way if you want to. Or, like I said, it's up to you. So what we're going to do to put this in, we're going to remove the magazine, which we've already done. We're going to remove the barrel. And we are going to remove the CO2 cap off of there. Now when I do this, I remove these 4 screws only. So the bottom 2 right here. Woo. This front one. And the middle top one. And I leave all the other screws in. Set those aside right there. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spread this front piece apart. I'm going to kind of cross my fingers over like this and push so that it spreads apart. That'll give me enough room to pull the new one or the old one out and drop the new one in. What can happen when I do that though is this steel housing inside of here that has the track for our cap to slide in and lock properly in place, it can rotate inside of there. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we rotate it back to the correct position and lock it down. It has little index holes on there so that it isn't arbitrary in which way it needs to line up. It's very definitive on how it needs to go, so you can't get it wrong. If you do put it in wrong and you try to close the shell, it won't close. So if you want to put it back together properly or at all, this will have to line up right. So let's go ahead and take this out. Again, I'll put my fingers in, spread it apart, pop that out. Super simple. We're going to drop this one in like so. Make sure that it does slide all the way back. We want this to be all the way back in so that the front can go across. Sometimes you have to kind of push the breech back slightly because we've removed this screw out of the breech. Push the breech slightly back and put it together. And then we're going to put our finger in and rotate this piece. You feel it, you hear it snap and feel it drop into place. And that makes everything nice and flush along the front here. Take our screws. The longest one goes in the middle. The medium sized one goes at the front. And the 2 short ones go underneath right there. Screw that in. Screw that in. And take our barrel. Put that in. And put our cap back on. And there we have it. We've got a new front rail shroud or front block with the Picatinny rail on it. It definitely gives the marker a whole different kind of look on it. It definitely makes it more look military or more aggressive. Kind of matches the whole front setup that they started with this bottom rail system on here. So if you like the look or you're looking for more accessories or more mount points, check this out. Front block with Picatinny rail from Lapco, available in 3 different colors through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.